Hello guys, I'm Aditya. So in this tutorial I'm going to telling you about how to use light groups in Blender. Okay, so let's get it on. Yeah, what is light groups anyway? So light groups is the ability to put light inside an object exclusively, so this light won't interfere with any environments or anything. So okay, I will give you the example. Okay, so it's actually only support for currently for Blender render internal, so you won't probably finding light groups in cycles for right now. So what we're going to do is okay, I'm going to add a plane and scale it up. Next I'm going to give this box a material here. I call it box material. So let's see, I'm going to give it a little bit color here. Okay, now we've got a light there, so I'm going to drag it up. I'm going to use a maybe spot lamp. Okay, so it's a little bit up, sorry, so maybe median, up, median. Okay, now what we're going to see is on the camera view is this spot is lighting up this box. So when you'll see that sorry, you'll see that the box is illuminated by the spot lamp. Okay, so what we're going to do is using light groups in Blender. How it's gonna be used? Let's say I want to make it's by pressing Ctrl G on the lamp. Okay, and name it. Maybe we name it lamp dot group. Okay, so after naming it, we go to the material properties of this box, on the material properties, and going down to options. On the light group, we enable the lamp group and make exclusive. So what it does actually, when we press it, make this lamp, which we already grouping it, is exclusively only for this box, so it won't affect to the environment unless we disable exclusive and we start rendering again. So it will affect the environment as well. So when we put exclusive, it will be only for this box. Okay, now what we're going to do, I'm going to add, let's say I'm going to add more lamp here and rotate. I'm going to change it to hammy maybe, and changing the color to yellowish, so a little bit, so maybe okay there. I'm going to illuminate from here. So let's say when I'm start running, okay, now it's illuminated very bright. Okay, very good. So okay, maybe we change it a little bit and change to a bit yellowish, the spot, and let's say I don't want to shadow anything, so put a render. Okay, good to go. So this lamp over here is exclusively only for this box, so it's very good to use the light groups in Blender. So let's say I want to use the light for the environment. It's just by pressing adding a lamp, or like maybe area lamp, something like that. I'm going to front view and a little bit rotate like that, and we'll reduce the energy to 0.5 and this to 5. So now this lamp is not in group. This is, with you can see on it's a yellow and it's green, so it means that this lamp is not in the light group, which means this lamp will affect to all of the environment and won't affect this material. So this material will only use these two lamps, not this lamp, but the environment, like this plant, will using this lamp for illuminating it. So let's put a test render for it. We can see that okay, it's so everything is already illuminating, and the box, it's still the intensity of the light is the same. So if I disable this lamp, the area lamp here over here, and I put a render again, you see that the intensity is still the same. Okay, I'll give the more precise. I'm going to change the slot to, and I'm going to enable this area lamp again, and I'm going to press F12. And now let's compare between 1 and 2. Is the difference is this one is with the arrow lamp is off. You can see that there's no environment is dark and no illuminating in, but in this we can see that the environment is lighting up, but yeah, we still have this material is the same as before. So we go back again. What interesting is you can still has that shadow or something else, because yeah, let's say I'm going to move this guys both to second layers and enable both. Okay, so I'm going to be front. I'm going to change it to using spot lamp, and maybe distance I'm going to use a 10 or something. Yeah, that's enough. And maybe energy too. Okay, we're testing it. Maybe we can check with texture, display. So if I pick this guy, GLSL. Okay, you can see that this guy is illuminating right there. So we put render. You can still see we still get the shadow on the background. Okay, but this box has its own light, which will not affected by the free lamp over here, not in group. This is great. Okay, so you can have more control to one material, like you want to make this a little bit pink something, but when you put a render, it won't affect your environment. This light is only for this box. So by using light groups, you can exclusively, don't forget to go to material tabs in this box and enable exclusively, which means that the light group in here is only for these guys. Okay, you can still enable we'll go to add ambient inclusion, and maybe yeah, have the ray tracing on, so when I press it, okay, you won't see if I use a spot lamp. So I'm going to change back to area lamp, or maybe yeah, hope it's work. Yeah, you can see there it's very subtle ambient there. There's yeah, it's there actually. So maybe it's because I don't give this material properties, so it won't get. So if I get this a little bit darker, and maybe how about mirroring. Okay, a little bit mirror, maybe not. Yep. So yeah, that's perfect. So when we try to add, you will see that we got a reflection. Okay, we get the reflection over there. We got the box illuminating very bright, but this box has its own light. So that's the point actually. You can have your own light for specified object which is not interfering with the environment light, which is cool. And unfortunately this features is not being implemented in cycles, but for cycles you can, you can, like, I'm going to change to this, guys. For cycles is like you can have specify light for each layers. It's like I got a cube over here, and so if I add lamp, sorry. So let's say I have this lamp. I give this material, let's get surface with the glossy things, crease this little bit, and this guy's with a same glossy but a different, maybe yellowish something. Okay, when we put this on render, okay, I will change this to spot lamp again. I'm going to spot in this. Okay, now when I'm pressing rendering, so you see that this guy's has going to increase this a little bit, and emission will be a little bit brighter. Okay, no issue. Great. Okay, so maybe I should put some for more powerful, maybe Hemi Aria. Okay, not really bad. Oh wait, instead using that, I'm going to use a plane. I'm going to shift this and maybe a little bit scaling down and rotating it. Make it a little bit. Okay. So with this, I'm going to add this guy's another material. It's like emission and strength to 50. So when we try to render this, okay, you will see that this material property is going to ambient. Yeah. Okay, maybe I should change to where's it, rendering to GPU for faster viewport. Okay, so right now it's already illuminating. So for cycles you can do light groups pretty much. All you can do is like using a driven lamp for in different layers. It's like in this lamp I'm going to use a yellowish, but I will copy this guys and this guys. Both has 2 layers. Okay, it will be enabled in 2 layers. So when I switch to this line, so this layers, it still has same guys, but there's no lamp. So what I'm going to do is like I'm going to duplicate this. Actually, I need to copy the viewport color here and here for better. I don't know why it can be automatic, but it should be can, but maybe I don't know. So just changing it a little bit darker, maybe right there. Okay, and copy it again to favorite color and duplicate this guys. Going to and rotate it in degree. Okay, now we got has this guys on. I will go to illuminating like pinkish, so I move this to the second layers. So now we have two different lamp on different layers. So what I'm going to do is, like, when I put it in the cycles, okay, wait a minute, it should be using a different lamp. Okay, sorry, it should be another lamp, maybe lamp. Okay, put the yellowish. Okay, now you have a yellowish, and when I turn it here, it's like I have a, what do you call it, a pinkish like. So actually I have same object distribute to different layers, and this guys has a different lamp. So I found that it's quite a bit different, but maybe it works fine. It's like, for now, these things is which only works for cycles. You can put object differently in the layers, and then put like differently, so you can have a, you can control in that like on that specified layers. So it's like, so there's no features like what we have here. Sorry, going back to Blender render. Yeah, that's good. Actually I'm using the letters SVN Blender, so what it can be done is like, you can, even using Blender render, you can view viewport lively. It's very cool. So it's almost like cycles, but it's using internal. And then, yeah, it's very cool actually. Yeah. Okay, I think that's all for today. It's about light groups. Maybe I should summarize again, because you got distracted with the cycles things over there. Okay, today we going to what light group what light group does is, we put a lamp into a group, and made this group of lamp is exclusively only for specified materials on the object. So let's say you have a different materials on one object, and oh, sorry, should assign that. So if you have two different materials on one object, you should enable that again on options, and put a light group again on that specify materials, and make that exclusive. So that lamp will be exclusively only for that materials on that object. So it's like, it's not that this lamp's only for this object, but it's the lamp for specified material. On the object properties, I think you cannot find any other mesh data or something like that. There's no light groups, I'm sure of it. There's no light groups for specify object in Blender, but you can specify a light for only materials, which is also cool. Okay, I think that's all for today for tutorial today. So I hope you find this useful, and don't forget to leave comment on my YouTube channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.